Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for Who Wants. My name is Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So we need a capo on the 3rd fret to play this the easiest. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description below, so feel free to check that out. However, we're going to delve in with the introduction first, where we have 3 chords to play. The first chord is an F major chord, which, in reference to the capo, is a 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1, 1 on the B and E. Chord number 2 is an A minor chord, which is an open A string, 2, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We don't play the low E string for that chord. And the last chord we need for this introduction, G major. 3 on the E, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and then a 3 on the high E. If you play G with a 3 on the B string, then feel free to use that, it makes very little difference. So go with whichever G you know best. Now in terms of how we play those chords, there's always a lower note of the chord, so whatever is the deepest sounding string of that chord, play that first. And then we've got this down, up pattern. We're then going to move to the A minor, and then play twice round of the G. So I'll just slowly play through that. And if you were to play through that twice, you get yourself the introduction. We then get to the first verse where things change quite a lot. Now it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, which has the full structure wrote out professionally as well as the chord chart with the chords and lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along or play along and you need to know which lyric goes with which chord, then head on over to Patreon, I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but you get access to well over 500 other songs of all the latest releases. So yeah, feel free to check that out, links in the description. In fact, the people on the screen who are my active patrons will get this the moment the video goes live. So yeah, more about those guys later. But digging into that first verse, it's a bit of a strange one. We start off with A minor, but we're kind of focusing just on these middle strings of the chord. Then what we need to do is go to a C major shape, just about a C major shape, so that finger goes to fret 3, let this finger drop down a string, so it goes to 2 on the D string, and we're going to focus just on those middle strings. It's a very strange sounding chord, very kind of mysterious. We then take away that finger and put this finger on fret 2 of the A string and keep this guy on fret 2 of the D string. Play that for twice as long. Yeah, this first verse is quite nice, but it's very strange with how it plays the chords. So just to demonstrate how that works, we have now you saw there I used different fingering for the last shape. That's just an alternate way of playing it. However, if you prefer to go from that shape to that, then go with whichever feels easiest. I'll play through that one more time with this fingering. And if you were to play through those chords twice, you got yourself the first verse. We then delve straight into the chorus, which changes things up yet again. So yeah, it might be worth checking out the link to the extra material on Patreon. Saves you from trying to memorise or write things down and potentially make a mistake. However, the chorus starts off with F major, then C, then G major. It repeats. It then almost repeats again. So there's F, C, G, with the quick change between A minor and G. It then goes to F, C, and G. So yeah, quite a lot going on there. So that third time round, that's where there's a quick change of A minor to G. We then get a post-chorus, so this is just the part after the chorus, which is the F to C. And then this chord here, for a full bar, is technically a G major chord, but we don't play the low G string, we just build it from that second string, the A string. So that's the only real difference there. Now, looking over to my notes, we have a second verse where there is just a small difference compared to the first verse. So we have the A minor, C, and then D minor. So yeah, a bit of a difference here. So D minor is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 on the high E. Sorry, 1 on the high E string there. And what happens is you'll play the A minor, quickly to C, and then D minor for a full bar. You'll play through that twice before it leads into the chorus, which, looking over to my notes, is exactly the same as the first chorus. In fact, the next part, the bridge, is similar but a bit different. Now, the bridge, we have D minor, which starts off, then E minor. So yeah, brand new chord for the bridge. An E minor is an opening, 2 on the A and D strings, and 0 on the remaining. And then we got a C major. So D minor to E minor to C is the first part. In fact, on this next time round, we replace the E minor with an A minor. So here's the second part of the bridge. We then play D minor, A minor, C 2 more times to get to the end of the bridge section. And then after that we get a bit of repetition. There is one final chorus, same as the other chorus that we've had, note for note. And then there is a small outro, and that outro is A minor, C, and then the G/B to end the song. That's just, yeah, your G chord without the 3 on the top string. So there we go, that's everything you need to get through this song. I absolutely adore this song. Just heard it this morning and I thought, gotta make a tutorial for it because it sounds brilliant. So yeah, feel free to check that one out, and links are in the description for everything over on Patreon. And I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen who are my active patrons. Like I said earlier, they'll get access to that content straight away the moment this video goes live. So thank you to them for their support. Thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.